Alright, I'm back. Everything's sorted on my side. Alright, zombie dog. These are your 5 cookies. These are my 5 cookies. Leave my side alone. What's up first for zombie dog? Gorillas. Gorillas. Alright, what have you guys been talking about while I've been gone? Yeah, as noted by the chat, turning the fungus off in the using the no fungal mod does not prevent fungus in all circumstances. Labs in particular with open portals can have fungal generate, and in labs in particular, close all the doors to that room, and before you close the final door and you back out, just set it on fire, and then back out and close the door. Let the fire run for a few hours, and it'll burn most everything down, and then you can go back in and torch the last little spots. But it may come back again, because you can't do anything about the portal. So, but usually the portal ones aren't all that dangerous. There's only a few of the things that move around and create new stuff. So, it's not as bad as it used to be. There's an otter for you, zombie dog. Yum yum. But it's perfectly safe to light a room on fire. Just realize that whole room section is going to burn. Make sure you don't back yourself into a corner or something. But you can safely light it on fire. It will not spread through the doors or through the walls. One cookie left? Did the one cookie left, is it gone now? Did Crazy Kid Death get the last one? Because I have 2 cookies in my hand. Does Zombie Dog get both? Or does Zombie Dog only get one? There you go, Zombie Dog. Gorilla for you. Still one more. Hey, look, Zombie Dog, you get the final squirrel. Thanks, Vormithrax, for picking up that last cookie for Zombie Dog. Oh, I know. I'm very aware of the favorite system and how it works and why it's useful and so on. Realize I'm an old dog. I've been doing things for the way I've been doing them for years now. I've got literally 3,000 hours of Cataclysm just uploaded. So certain things that are nice and are useful and I recommend you take advantage of slow me down just because I'm so used to doing it my own way. And my hands are just so automatic. It's all hardwired memory at this point. So it's nice that it's there, and I'm glad you guys have access to it, but I just don't care. It's pretty rare for me to leave something behind like that really bothers me or anything. You will find my gameplay riddled with inefficiencies in that regard, where you are absolutely 100% correct in your advice, and I'm still not going to follow it because I just don't care, because it doesn't usually make any kind of a difference to me. Tempted to start playing this. Should I start vanilla or they must have mods? Nope, start vanilla. The mods are just going to confuse things. They're there. Have fun with them later, but you can literally play Cataclysm for a year and not come close to seeing everything that's in the game without even any mods. And in that year, the game is going to change so much, you'll have more stuff being added to it so quickly, you're again not going to be able to keep up. So Unless you play a stupid amount of Cataclysm like me, you're just not going to stay ahead of the new content generation. Mods can be fun, but if you're just learning the game, there's absolutely no reason for mods. None whatsoever. You've got such a massive pile of content to go through right at the beginning anyway, and you're just going to be in the I'm learning stage where you're going to be measuring your survival in minutes or hours. There's not really any reason to mod it up initially. Once you've got the very basics done, and you've got a little bit of understanding of what's going on, then feel free. Mods can be fun. Alright, one last cookie for me. Oh, crap. I forgot to get the Mega Biscuit. Somebody did get the Mega Biscuit earlier. I gotta go grab the Mega Biscuit. Be right back. Alright. Here you go, Zombie Dogs. Mega Biscuit time. Zombie Dog made an appearance on camera on Monday. I'm not gonna try to get him up on camera tonight. There you go, buddy. Go enjoy that. Okay. Break time's over. This one? Yeah, that's Zombie Dog. Then there's also Zombie Dog diligently guarding the back door from intruders. That's Zombie Dog in his full-on alert mode, ready to provide about 1.7 seconds of blockage on the back door as a doorstop. There's a zombie dog trap here. Disarm? Yes, no. I don't know. If you fail the disarm, you get a lot of licks. You got to be able to handle some dog slobber. Somebody. Yes. Just don't make the mistake of knocking on the door or ringing the doorbell. That'll get the woof of destiny sent your way. Alright, I think we're all set. No, it's not a cam. I can't keep him on cam. He wanders around too much. Most of the folks that have their pets on cams usually have like a spot that the pet likes to hang out in, or a pet bed or something. He hangs around for a short bit for his cookies and to make sure I haven't dropped anything interesting, and then he's gone. He's usually hanging out down in the kitchen, enjoying the nice cool kitchen floor. Huh, buddy? Alright, you're all done. Alright. Yeah, I guess I could add the dead people tile set. No, what I need is I need to get off my ass and actually recruit some mods. Let you guys do it. More. So you can create a hotkey for it. So I don't have to link stuff. I'm just a talent here. I'm just a voice. Pretty face. Face made for radio. Alright, let's get back to gameplay. Oh, before we get back to gameplay, let me give the spiel again on the goal and Friday. So as you can see in the bottom left corner, I am running a January subathon goal. It's just a made-up goal I picked on my own. Doesn't mean anything in particular. Doesn't guarantee anything from Twitch. But we're trying to get partner status for the channel. It's a big deal. Helps me, helps you guys. Gives a lot more stuff both directions. So we've been trying. We tried once before, and we're going to try again. And I wanted to bring more attention to the channel from Twitch by putting a little more money in their pocket. So I picked our goal this time as a sub goal to get their attention, to show that we can put money in their pocket as a partner, and also to raise some funds for improving the channel's hardware and the graphics in particular. We managed to, so far this month, we got 2 of my 3 main things taken care of. We got the Stream Deck, which is tremendously helpful. We got the lighting. Oh my god, I can't tell you how much I'm enjoying the lighting. No stress to my eyes anymore. I'm sure I'm going to be able to increase my stream schedule with no problems after the last few sessions. No eye strain or headaches, so huge difference the light's making. And then finally, the whole graphics update for the channel. All the little panels and buttons and transition screens and all that kind of stuff. I've got to get to an artist and get all that stuff done. I want to do it all in one go and make sure it's cohesive and looks nice so I can present a professional face to game companies and such that would like me to try out their product, as well as make things look nice for you guys. And in addition, get sub badges and all that kind of stuff done. Get us some zombie dog emotes, that kind of thing. So that's what we're doing. We're raising awareness for the subathon goal. We're getting close. We're down to what are we up to? I can't see that damn number. I think we're down to the last 48 or so. And tonight and then Friday is the last chance to do this. And on Friday we're doing something different. Friday is going to be a special event as something new to try, as a possible ongoing thing, and also to finish off our subathon. So what we're going to do is, it's going to be me against you. You all are a bunch of mean, crazy people that just like to watch me fail and die and get chopped up by zombies. And you're going to get to participate. So on Friday, you get to play a Master Necromancer. And I am going to try to hunt you down. You're going to be on one side of the city, I'm going to be on the other. And I'm going to come for you. You're going to try to stop me. You're going to use your super magic necromancer master powers to resurrect zombies in my path, and also be able to evolve them into higher forms. And you'll do that primarily through bit tips and subs. For each bit tip of 100 bits, which is $1, you can pick any zombie on screen that's dead, any corpse, and you can say, presto, magico, raise that zombie. And I will summon up a replacement for that zombie right in that spot. Or for a $5 bit or a sub, we can also, or you will also be able to evolve the zombie. So for example, you could evolve a tough zombie to a brute to a Hulk, and so on. And you guys can chain them together if you really want to be organized and be ornery about it. So I kill a tough, one guy evolves it and raises it into a brute. I kill the brute, somebody else does it into a Hulk, and I kill the Hulk. You re-raise the Hulk, and then I start yelling at you that you're a bunch of big meanies, and I run away. So, yeah. It's going to be pretty footloose and fancy-free in how we're going to implement it. It'll be the first time we try it. So if we get some interest and people enjoy it and think it's fun and all that, then we'll follow it up later with some other events. I don't want to do more than maybe one a month at the most. Maybe even less often than that. We'll see. But yeah, I got some ideas on some variations on that. I'll be using the debug menu friendly to come up with some things. We're also going to try to let you guys that don't have the opportunity to contribute directly via bits and subs to also participate via the duct tape system. So I'm going to have hopefully a couple of ways that you can use duct tape to interact with the stream. One way will be a get out of jail teleport for the Necromancer. Once I get eyeballs on the Necromancer or you, then I'm going to have a number set for duct tape donations, and if you guys meet the number, then you'll get to teleport the Master Necromancer to a new location. Then I'll have to continue trying to track him down, so you'll have a teleport option, and I'm not sure. There's a few others I'm thinking on. We're going to change the rules as we go, so if you have ideas while we're doing it, feel free to speak them. And we'll kind of roll. So I may even have duct tape ability to heal me. You know, for that 2 or 3 of you that I know just like to be contrary to the herd and be ornery and actually help me instead of hurting me and making me suffer. So if there's a few of you crazies out there, we may have like a duct tape submission where you hit the button and the duct tape dings and I get to heal or something. We'll see. We'll see what kind of interactive elements we can build into it and build some fun and some audience participation. So that's the plan. So hopefully you'll be able to drop in on Friday and contribute. We'll run it as many times as we can. Hopefully we can get a few sessions in so people in different time zones might get to participate and help out or not help out, as the case may be. But yeah, so there we go. All right. Let's get back to work. I'm hurt. Damn it. Stupid arms. Stupid arms. I keep throwing those things up in front of me to defend myself with, and they keep getting hammered. Alright, I don't need a filter mask and a gas mask. I think I got most of the stuff dropped. We'll pick up new stuff later. I need to heal. Then I need to decide when I'm going to try to make the assault on the library. This is another example of the RNG just sticking its finger up, its middle finger, and waving it at me, because I've got a character specifically built to take advantage of reading to an extreme degree. The whole character build, pretty much, is just being able to read at a ridiculous rate. And I got no books. The starting library had only a handful of books, and none of them I could really get anything out of. And yeah, so we haven't found much. This is our list now. We've got a few more now, but a big pile of these are just for fun books, not actual useful books. So I need a good library hit. One good library hit. Then we can just spend a week in the shelter here, and we'll basically earn 2 or 3 doctorate degrees in various disciplines in extremely fast order. So I'm still thinking that is going to be my best bet, that library right there. I'm just a little fuzzy on, do I want to try it during the daytime hours or only at night? So we'll see. All right. First things first, though, we do need to stick around, do some healing, all that good stuff. I've got a little bit of bandaging, disinfecting. Hey, I asked for this a while back. How come you guys haven't fixed this yet? What is disinfected? Tell me which body part is disinfected. It's been like 2 weeks. Come on, get off your ass. Somebody go PR this thing. I want this to actually either tell me goddamn what the limit is, or have the info up here. One or the other. We all know it's my left arm, damn it. But you can't prove it from the information provided. So, yeah. It's either left arm or left leg, obviously, because I don't have a left head or a left torso. So we know it's left something, but there's no way to know. The easy solution in my head is to add it here. Instead of just saying your wounds are disinfected, your left leg is disinfected. Why just wound? I mean, it says certain things here, like these. The cold thing says right arm, left arm. How come this doesn't? There are times when you have this situation, you can't tell. Technically, you can tell finally if you go to use one of the items. So if I go to antiseptic, I mean, I can tell that I've got some on there. So, I mean, you can eventually find the info. But it just doesn't make any sense to me that I look at this for a quick reference, and I can't tell what I've got bandaged or disinfected sometimes. Could your text size change be a factor here? Nope, it's not the text size change. That's never the case. Doesn't matter how you change your fonts or your graphic settings, you always will have problems in the interface with certain information not being shown, regardless of how you fiddle with things. So it's just the ratios involved and so on that, and the spacing involved that causes the problem. So, I mean, the text being bigger means the boxes are also bigger. It's just a limitation of the number of available symbols in that are programmed to be available in that box. If you have smaller text, you have a smaller box. So your ratio is the same. So you can't fix that problem. Alright, so we'll reapply that here in a bit. What time is it? It's not even dark yet. When did... Oh, crap. I can't remember when I went to sleep and when we woke up. I think we woke up at 10 a.m.? We might be able to get to sleep again here pretty soon. Alright, let's turn on the headlamp real quick. So here's my list. That's the entire list. That's what I mean. This, after all the running around we've done, this is all we've got a hold of. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh, that Magitech book is 3 to 5. I thought it was 1 to 5. I was all excited because I thought that thing was going to take me to 5. Now I'm less excited. Now I am not as excited. So I still got a mechanics gap. So yeah, other than some marksmanship and some electronics, which I don't need right away, I got not much I can do here. Well, we're going to be doing some shooty action, so whoops, I shouldn't have done that with that going. Come here, candles. I am liking the candles. Activate. Candle power. Not tired yet. It's... Alright, should be able to get at least a little more here. So, 11 o'clock. If we sleep now, we'll sleep probably till daylight. Still not tired. Practice my spells? Yeah, sure. I'll practice my healing spell before I go to sleep. You guys get all excited and keep telling me, I keep getting the advice, why aren't you using your mana to cast your spells for XP? Because it's such an infinitesimal amount compared to how much you need to level. And I can only cast this one time. I did the math earlier today. I would have to cast this 50 times to go up a level. Oh, I know I can study for the spell stuff, but I'm constantly having people tell me, how come you're not using your mana? Well, because it doesn't really help. I checked it. I was interfacing with Co.Ag and the guys working on the mod quite a bit when it was first developed. And I very quickly fell out of love with the whole casting spells to get XP, because the numbers are so small, it's just not worth it. With higher spellcraft, you get more XP, but to get higher spellcraft, you have to study to get your spellcraft up, at which time you no longer care. That's kind of a chicken and an egg problem there. Either way, we'll work on it. All right. But yeah, I did the math earlier because somebody had asked me over yesterday or this morning about Monday's run when I wasn't casting healing while I was in base. And I did the math. I looked at how much XP I needed and how much I got per casting, and it was going to take me 50 castings of the healing spell to go up a level, because we had no way of raising the level on that one. I didn't have the scroll at the time. And I can only cast it twice from full mana per time, per 8 hours. So maybe I'll get 4 off. So it was going to take me like 3 weeks of doing that casting of my mana in order to go up one single level. Just not even remotely worth even the effort. I got enough things I'm trying to keep track of. I don't need to be dealing with that. It's 800. 800 mana. I've only got 1676 max. So, I mean, I can cast it 2 times for like 30 XP each time. Now, for much lower cost spells, the math would change quite a bit, probably. But it's vastly unbalanced in that regard against high level or high mana cost spells. So, alright, so we've done some reading. I think I am going to try to sleep. Yeah, we gotta heal up. So we can do some spell reading or spell learning and all that. So we're not wasting our time. So let's just try to sleep right now. Let's go ahead and get... Oh, here's another thing I just started doing. Somebody mentioned, and I hadn't realized it was actually faster. Instead of hitting A to apply, and then going down and selecting bandaging and disinfectant, or antiseptic, use the Eat menu instead. Do Eat, and it will show you all your drugs on that screen as well. And it's a much shorter list to scroll through, and it stays open, so you don't have to constantly close, open, select, close, open, select. So now that I've used the Consume Item option, I can just say bandage, left arm, bandage, right arm, bandage, left leg, and go down to antiseptic. Actually saves quite... I shouldn't have done that last one. It actually saves quite a bit of time. So it's much faster once you do that. So do Eat instead of Activate, and you'll save yourself a whole bunch of options. No, doesn't actually consume it. It doesn't eat it anyway. It just goes to a Consume Item menu, and it only shows the things that are valid, and it leaves the window open and it leaves it on the line you've selected. So while I'm doing my 6x6 makeshift bandages and antiseptic runs, it cuts way down on the number of key presses and the amount of time it takes to roll through all those things. So eat your bandages, kids. They're good for you. I'll probably have to do a video on that one too. let me make a note. I got so many videos I gotta make. This goddamn game ain't ahead of nothing. Alright, let's put you in the queue right there. Eat your bandages. Alright, it's added to the list of future quick tips. So, we've got bandage and disinfectant done. We're very hungry. We've got plenty of food now. I'm not worried about calories. Let's do fruit leathers, coffee beans. Hey, let's have some pineapple. And some beans. That should be it. Alright, sated, turgid, all bandaged up. Let's see if we can sleep without artificial aid. Nope. Not late enough quite yet. Alright, let's try it with coughs. Actually, at this point, doesn't really matter. It's going to be light anyway, so I might as well just keep studying for a bit longer. Come here, Cure Light Wounds, now that I can actually study you. Away from the big old pile of crap. Cure Light Wounds, and this is difficulty 2, so again, we're not going to be able to raise our spellcraft any higher off of this, so I can study pretty much as much as I want. Do 4 hours. Oh, and my memory banks just shut down again because of the power. You gotta remember that. I keep forgetting I've got the memory banks going on, and I'm not powering it up with the battery system. Right now, I don't really have anything critical that I'm worried about keeping memory on. Were I in a lab or something, I would care, so I don't think I'm going to bother to turn it back on. Alright, what time is it? 3:30, and we're up to spell level 3. We're up to +8 healing, with a pretty low chance to fail. A couple more. Yeah, I know the memory banks are off. I can't keep them on without draining batteries, and I'm just not worried about it at the moment. So the memory banks, your memory has been enhanced with small quantum storage drives. While active, you learn both through reading and practice more quickly. Additionally, you can't forget skills you've already learned and the layout of terrain you've explored. So I do want the reading benefit, but I'm not convinced that it's helpful with spells. Spells are kind of separate from a lot of the other processes. So I don't know that that's actually helping me with the reading portion of Magiclysm. Alright, we made it to 4. We're up to +9. Still going to keep costing 800 mana. Alright. Now I think it's time to sleep. Let's grab the cough syrup just in case. Let's those, yeah. Make sure they still maxed out or asleep. Alright, there we go. So we were at 14-13, and they're not moving much. For bandaging and disinfecting, that's not impressive numbers. Come on, right arm. You can do it. That is terrible healing. What the hell? I am not happy. Huh. They're still in effect. We reapplied them right before going to sleep. That was bad. -10 is neutral. You fluctuate between -10 and +10 all the time. That's basically neutral. -200 is bad. -10 is nothing. There's no way the -10 had much of an effect on those healing numbers. Well, that's not good. Might have to spend another day, and I'm not going to be happy about that. We are somewhat racing evolution. We started with evolution already occurring, and some evolved zombies, as you've seen, but that process is very much still underway. So the longer I sit in a hole, the more numerous the evolved zombies are going to be. But I'm gonna cure light wounds. That'll get us back to full pretty quick. So cure. Now we're just about full. So if we read, well, no, it's almost noon. It takes 8 hours. Excuse me. It takes 8 hours to fully refresh your mana, regardless of what your capacity is. It's always an 8-hour timer. I want to have enough that I can cast. Yeah, I can do a couple hours still. And if we decide to do a daytime run, yeah, let's do that. Let's handle again. Scroll. Go 2 hours, 4 hours. We do 4 hours, then we'll finish up just shy of 4 p.m. Still give us several hours of light, but then I wouldn't have to waste much time if I decided to just sit in the car for a couple hours until dark, then make a run. Yeah, let's do that. That'll get us enough mana that we can do another Cure Light if we need to, as well as have enough for a couple of doses of the wind bonus. Alright, gonna leave that stuff behind. We brought back a lot of other stuff. I'm gonna have to take some time to sort through all the gear we brought back at some point. So, got our weapon. I do have the weapon. Yeah. Oh, reload. If I had a look at the mutation changes mod, I have no idea what you're referring to. If it's not a mod on my list, I have not used it in if ever, a very long time. Pacifist trait makes me more unhappy for killing things. I get a bigger morale negative, as well as it slows down dramatically your ability to gain levels in combat skills. So I'm a very slow learner when it comes to these melee skills and the range skills. So they'll level up a lot slower than other skills would normally. A little hard to roleplay a pacifist in the Cataclysm if you want to actually stay alive for any period of time. I am one of the upcoming runs I'm planning on doing is a 0-kill run. I want to play a pacifist, and I'll build him out somehow. But I'm going to build out a character with the intent of having this board here say 0 at all times. If it ever says 1, then I have failed the challenge, and we'll see if I can accomplish. I don't know what yet. I got to figure out some kind of a goal that forces me to get out and about and moving around. But that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do, on my list at least, is a 0-kill run. Doesn't mean I can't orchestrate, you know, accidents. Accidents happen. Oops, I spilled all these nailboard traps on the ground. My bad. I didn't mean to drop them in this perfect chessboard grid like that. Oops. Naked mole rat. That's what I need. I'd be a naked mole rat trainer. Alright, so weaponry, we're fine. Got a few pieces of gear I need to fix up real quick. Can't believe I'm still running around with my my needle. Poor long underwear keeps taking brutal hits. Ooh. Yeah, go ahead and work. Nope, not that one. And the headlamp. Headlamp might get popped at some point. Be careful of that. Alright, ditch the needle. Still looking for a hacksaw. Most of the rest of this stuff. Don't need that anymore. Alright, we gotta get... Not worried about food or water. Sure 4 is enough to repair those. I think it is now. And did I save me any alcohol? I did. Alright, what are we gonna take? Fruit wine again. Let's do that. Full buff. Alright, I'm gonna call that. Let's go see who's hanging around up top. That's not a good start. Wonder Spawn's been moving some crowds around on me. They're gonna get to me before... maybe I can get into my vehicle and get moving before they get to me, depending on what else is out here. Yeah, that's a pretty good sized crowd there. Tough zombie up on my vehicle already, huh? More coming. Alright, time to run into the vehicle. And, okay. We're gonna group up this herd and move them out a bit. Feral Hunter is gonna make this a little harder because it's so much faster than everything else. Pretty good crowd, though. I want mainly to get them away from my vehicle. And another group to the north. Super Boomer. Yeah, the Hunter's annoying. God dang, another group. Good times, good times. So much for having the area clear. Which is totally normal. I'm used to it. Like I said, mainly I'm just hoping to get this, at least a good portion of this group, away from the immediate base environment. It'd be a lot easier if this damn Feral Hunter wasn't hopping around right here. Oh well. I was trying to avoid that boulder as well. Wonder if I still have a headlight. This way, zombies. Here, let me honk a horn. There we go. Now we got him moving. Well, now the back end of the group stopped again. It's just so hard to herd these guys. Alright, one more. Oops, nope. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oof. Do not want a feral hunter hitchhiker before I get drunk. What are we up to? Our third, our fourth grouping? Alright, I think I'm just gonna have to be happy with that for now. So, we're gonna work our way around the town. Down, down, around. We're gonna go take a quick look at the military base. Depending on what we find, what we see, we're gonna post up over here on this road, and I'm gonna see if I can make a daytime trip into the library. If not, we'll just hang out in the car for a while. And I probably should have brought some reading material. We'll just hang out in the car for a while until dark, and we'll make the run in the dark. That's the plan. I'm sure that library's got all the books. That's got all the books. My first library sucked real bad, so that library has probably got them all. I'm sure of it. Ooh, firefighter zombie. I do want to kill firefighter zombies. Guess I could run them over. How we looking, vehicle? How did we not take out the headlights when we hit that boulder? The game is weird about damage. No, let's not. Play it safe. Don't risk the trip before we make it even close to the goal. Run, little beavers! Or those, oh, those are groundhogs. Run, little groundhogs. No zombies in sight. Might have a perfect condition vehicle inside this garage right here. Alright, we gotta stop and take a look. Basement in the utility room and in the garage. And we'll take the rope. Want the toilet paper. Terrible wreck. More fruit wine. Alright. Force me to go grab some more fruit wine. So, unfortunately, no vehicle. Pilsner, pickled veg. Hard cheese, just one. Some water. Take the veggies. We'll take nothing. Jeez, locked and locked now. That's a horrible plan for this guy. It takes me so much stamina to bash those down. Nah, not wasting my time here. Where are you at, Mr. Zombie? Come through the front. Damn. That really wasn't worth the trip. Customs! I'll leave behind some alcohol. Would somebody please add hacksaw to this list? That'd be nice. I know it's not really standard kitchen fare, but it'll be fun sometime to walk in and get all the tools in one drawer. That'd be kind of fun. Oh. So, yet another example of ask and you shall receive. You just gotta say what you want. And the game just hands it to you. Wood saw. Alright, that's the other part I needed in order to put together the utility belts. So, yay. Glad we stopped. Good stuff. Ooh, rice. I'll take rice. I'll take oatmeal. Oops. Oh. Thought that said Heelys. It did not. It said heels. Alright, all the zombies are up north, huh? There's a dog pack. Damn it. Here we go! The eternal grabs by the low-level zombies. Break! Bad zombies. That could be jerry can, could be... Oh, what's the other thing I usually find in these? There's another item I've forgotten now. Jerry can of gas is pretty common, though. Jumper cape. Alright, we're gonna try for this other one. Oh, the dogs are coming. Got the hacksaw. That finished off the tools, which was huge. No books. No, I should just should get out of here before I get swarmed. That's a pretty fast standard zombie there. He's doing a pretty good job of keeping up with me. Not to mention the dog.